Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome to a special video on Phoenix Point. Now, if you've been keeping track of this game, then you already know the big name behind this is Julian Gollub. If you don't know, Julian Gollub is the creator of the original XCOM games. So not the modern reboots that were done by Firaxis, which were great and which I love, but the original games, which were on DOS, I believe. I have not played those games, but I've been reading up a lot about it, and they seemed a lot more in-depth and granular, and, well, Phoenix Point basically promises to be like a kind of combination of like modern XCOM and the original XCOM, where we have a lot more depth in gameplay, a lot more systems to work with, a lot more simulation going on behind the scenes, which, well, is definitely very interesting for me. Now we have two possible options here in this first backer build. Right, so this is something that you can get access to by purchasing the game up to from a certain tier. If you have done so, then you get access to backer build 1, which I am currently playing. Now this is of course heavily work in progress. Nothing is finished quite yet. It is pre-alpha development build, so everything you see will and can be improved, right? Anyway, we have two options. Like I said, we have Fort Freiheit, which is German for freedom. This is the scenario that people have been playing through in basically the game show events, and a lot of people have been or have had access to this, including big YouTubers and things like that. So this is basically the map that you can see in the background. It has a big alien boss fight at the end, which, you know, I've played this scenario just a little bit to familiarize myself with the controls of this game, but I haven't finished it, and I don't think we are going to be playing this one right now because, like I said, it's been done before and there's a lot of footage of this particular map out there. So what we're going to be doing instead is we are going to be playing a random map. It's going to be randomly generated. It is going to be based on, I believe, one of the factions that you can encounter in the full game. You will be playing as that faction, but you will not be playing as that faction in the full game. So basically this is an AI faction that you can encounter, which we will be playing as right now. I don't know how much is randomized. I know there's like two possible layouts, or maybe a little bit more with some randomization in there. I don't know what kind of enemies we're going to get, what kind of squad we're going to get. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. Alright, here we are. So let's have a look. We have... Okay, so I remember the names and the pictures, and it looks like we have the exact same trooper loadout that we had in the original Fort mission. The layout looks a little bit different though. Very interesting. It is very different indeed. Oh man, I'm so excited. This is so cool because, like I said, I haven't played the original XCOM, but I've played the Firaxis reboots, and I really love those games. I've put in hundreds of hours into them, and, you know, I started multiple series. If you are a little bit familiar with my channel, then you might have seen those. Yeah, oh man, I love this particular type of game. So, yeah, very excited to play something that looks like it, but doesn't quite exactly play like it. But if you've seen the Firaxis XCOMs, then this looks immediately familiar. We have the light blue outline, and then we have, once we move beyond that, we have the yellow outline. And of course this signifies that within the blue line, if you move within that, then you still have enough action points to shoot. If you move all the way over here, then you can only run, you cannot shoot anymore. However, unlike XCOM, which only has the two actions, Phoenix Point has time units, like the original XCOM and other turn-based strategy titles that I have played in the past. Basically what it means is that you can take multiple actions all the way through here until you have no more action points left. And you can see the action point bar at the bottom here. When I move further away from my character, you can see that action bar kind of depleting. And when we finally reach this place over here, we are completely out of action points. Basically what that means is we can kind of scoot forward like this, and it doesn't use up an action, it just uses up a time unit. So we can just kind of keep going forward like this, and so on, until we reach this point, or this place, and we can still shoot afterwards. So that is something that is very different from XCOM, or the modern XCOM. This is going to be confusing, because I'm going to be saying XCOM and XCOM, but there's like a dash in the middle of the original XCOM, and no dash for the reboots. So, yeah, I should probably stop saying that name so much. But of course it is the most convenient point of reference, so... Alright. So we've moved about as far as we can go with this character and still be able to shoot. Let's see. We have, of course, the towers, and we could go up on them, and I would like to. Doesn't seem to be a big wall that we can use for cover, though. Maybe. Oh, actually, there is, but not on this side. Only on this side. Ooh, okay. So maybe we will not be going onto these towers, because the wall is facing the wrong way. Anyway, we have our sniper here. As you might guess, you know, the sniper takes more time to set up, which means that he needs more time units to pull off a shot, and that's why his blue circle is a lot smaller than that of this regular rifleman. However, we have a weapon wheel at the bottom here, and we can swap over to... Oh, this is a med pack, but we have a pistol as well. We can swap over to the pistol, and you will notice that suddenly we can move a lot further and still be able to shoot. And that's because the pistol is a simpler, easier weapon to fire than the sniper rifle is. So that's quite cool. Let's run this guy forward as well. And let's jump up into cover. Alright, well, cover is different here as well, by the way. In the modern XCOM reboots, basically cover gives you a stat modifier. So there is a statistic that tells you how likely you are to be hit, and if you are in cover, that statistic goes down and you are less likely to be hit. Physical objects don't really matter as much. It's just like that number behind it. However, in Phoenix Point, this is an actual bit of physical cover, and bullets are simulated as well. So they're actual physical objects, and there is still a chance to hit, of course, but it is more based on how much of the character you can see behind the cover rather than the distance and basically the statistics behind it. It is more about the physical object itself. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of hard to explain beyond that. You'll see it once we get into action, though. Basically, yeah, multiple bullets will get fired in a round, and in XCOM, the reboot, if it's a miss, it's a miss. At best, you can get like a what's it called again? A grazing hit, which does a little bit of damage. And in this game, since bullets are physically simulated, one bullet might miss with that percentage chance, but the next one might actually hit. So every bullet, it's not just as an entire salvo that is being taken into account when taking the shot. It's each individual bullet that has its own calculation of whether it hits or not. So that's extremely, extremely cool. Alright, let's run this guy over into this bit of cover right there. I guess he can check around the corner there. Shoot through here, I suppose. And now finally we have the machine gunner. There's no great cover for us, but he has to move inside. So I guess we're going to be placing him on the corner. Now, he still has an action point left, but we don't want to use that, so we are simply going to end all of his actions. The same will be true for this character over here, this character over here, and that character over there. Ooh, what is this? We have our first contact. And this is a melee character with a shield. Okay. Oh, crap! Oh, no! Holy shit. That is our first kill. Everybody suffered willpower, and that's another mechanic. These little dots on top, I believe, are either armor or willpower. No, these are willpower down here, and we have maybe armor, I guess, up here, these little pips. Basically, willpower allows you to go above and beyond. Basically, if you're out of actions, you can still spend some willpower to perform more actions, sometimes. However, the difference will be as soon as all your willpower is gone, the character will panic and he will go probably retreat is something I read. So yeah, you can get willpower back by either resting a few turns, which is this button right here. You can perform it by completing or you can get more by completing objectives and things like that as well, I believe. So yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Alright, so we have our first alien with a gun over there, and he has a kill, so we need to get revenge for that. That is no good. Alright, let's have a look. We can shoot one character with Isaiah Thompson, and that is the guy with the shield. Now, we have the fire button, or fire weapon button. This character is extremely hard to hit. What you can see right now is flashing buttons. The button with the dashes is possible damage, and this is likely damage. So right now, we have a very low chance of hitting, and we might hit this one bit, but we might not even hit that, and everything else basically is safe because he has this huge ass shield and we can't shoot beyond it. Basically, yeah, we zoom in a little bit. This is another very cool mechanic, is that you can zoom in, you can target individual body parts. Now, the way it works is that 100% of shots will land within the red circle, and about 50% of the shots will enter into this yellow circle, which means that we might entirely miss this character. And even if we hit him, we will hit the shield, which is very armored, has a lot of hit points, and the creature itself will still be alive. So this guy, very hard to hit right now. We don't want to shoot at him, we want to shoot someone else. Now, let's have a look. Daniel Stoller, the sniper. Let's switch over into the sniper rifle. Let's see, is there anywhere from where we can shoot this character over here? Now, another interesting thing here is, of course, that when we have line of sight, you will see this line being drawn towards the character that you can see. But since it is grayed out, it means we cannot shoot. It is because, of course, we are inside this little zone here. However, if we switch over to the pistol, let's have a look. We could shoot him from over here, but we will be without cover. We could shoot him from there. That would be... it's half cover. And I kind of have to let go of my XCOM reboot kind of thinking. Because that tells me that this is very bad, but it might still be decent cover. And I guess I still want to take that shot. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. We have a gunner over here as well. Oh, we're being flanked by that. Oh, that is horrible. What is this? We have a special action. Gunslinger. This is a special ability. Not entirely sure what it does. I think you can take multiple shots. Fire the weapon again. Yeah, so that's going to take 2 willpower. We have a lot of that. We could shoot him. Let's see, if we zoom in. That's pretty bad. It's not great because we have the vehicle in the way as well. We can see him, but the chance to hit is actually pretty low. But yeah, it's 19% by the looks of it. And then we have this guy way over here. He has a machine gun, but he is extremely hard to hit. Hopefully that's the same for him as well. I'm not entirely sure. Man, let's fall back over here for a second. No! Another crap man. What the hell? Does he have a machine gun or a shield? A pincer? And what is that? Is that a grenade arm? We are in so much trouble right now. We're going way too fast. This is of course the first time I'm actually playing this, so do excuse my lack of skills and what I have no idea what to expect here, basically. Alright, so we could shoot someone from over here. Technically we should be in cover, even though no cover icon is being displayed because we have the walls. Let's go ahead and check that out. That would be very interesting, I think. So this is pretty bad chances, pretty low. But it's about the best we can do. We have his head. Let's see what else we can target. We can target a machine gun. It is a little bit armored though. His head is very lightly armored. And if it's disabled, his willpower will go way down. It's kind of interesting that these guys still move around, but let's fire the gun. Right, so we did 2 damage. And oh, that's another thing. They can return fire. That's something they don't do in XCOM as well. Yeah, so that is something we have to keep in mind. Right, so we can't shoot this guy, which is unfortunate. Yeah, where do we want to go? Because I want him to be able to shoot next turn. I think this is pretty decent. Let's run over there. Maybe I'm spreading out way too much. We'll see, man. I have no idea. Alright, so we can still shoot. And we have a decent chance to hit, I guess. We can just take that shot like this and hope for the best. Ooh, got some fire coming in from that. And we disabled something, or we caused bleeding. Yeah, we caused bleeding, we hit him in the leg. You can see this little pip as well. Cool. There is no duck down feature in this, which is unfortunate. So we will simply have to end his actions. That's it for our turn. Ooh, we're probably a little bit too close. Oh no, okay, so he deployed his shield. We can flank this guy pretty easily though. Oh, my sniper, no. Alright, so that all missed by the looks of it. That's scary though. Oh, and he moved forward. He deployed a shield. Oh, he has a machine gun and a shield. Oh, that's interesting. So, of course, a major part of this game as well is we don't have access to the campaign at the moment. But the campaign layer basically reacts to how well we're doing in the combat scenarios. And these aliens, they can mutate. And there is no single design for these guys, because they have all these interchangeable parts. And if they perform well in one area, they're going to keep expanding on that. And if they get really bad results, because maybe they only use melee, and they get wiped from range, then they're going to introduce some machine guns and stuff like that, see if that works a little bit better, and if it does, they're going to keep it and maybe make it a little bit stronger. And they're going to keep expanding on that system in this way. So that's very cool. Alright, so we have one character that we could shoot. We have a pretty decent chance to do some real damage here. Of course, we have the shield, but we can kind of shoot around, because look at that. 100% of the shots will enter this, so we can almost entirely shoot around that shield right here. We will hit the carapace. Carapace? Yeah. That's about all that we can hit. Of course, this would have the wall in the middle, and of course the wall could get destroyed, but this would be our best bet here, I think. Oh, look at that. We have a chance to kill if this is fully effective. Please work. No, we did 0 damage. What the hell, that's really bad. Alright, what else do we have? We have, of course, this character. Oh, we only have the 3 guys left, that's right. Right, let's switch over to our sniper rifle, because that is a little bit more specialistic. His shield is facing the wrong way, that's really bad. And then we have this character, we can zoom in on him a little bit. Now, if you look at this, we will hit him. We don't know exactly what we will hit, but we have a pretty decent chance of taking out the machine gun. That would be really helpful. Let's take that shot. Heavy right leg disabled, 1 bleed, 6 damage. Okay. Ooh, lots of guys firing back. Alright, and we still have the pistol. We can switch over to that and take some shots with that as well. That's pretty bad, man. What else is there? We have the character towards the back, I guess. Oh, that character way over there. Oh, that's way too far. 4% chance to hit. Yeah, that's not good. This could do with some speeding up, because that's pretty slow. It's pretty cool that it's not instant, because that's kind of confusing and jarring, I guess. Ah, man, I don't know. Do we want to take that shot? I don't think so. I think we might just want to move away, I guess. We had a character away. Oh, we have a character over here somewhere. He has a shield, but his right leg is injured, so he can't move as far. Yeah, let's run him over a little bit further. We will end his actions. Now with this character, we can do several things. We could move over here and get a better shot at this guy, but that seems like a particularly bad idea considering the machine gun over here and the one up there still. However, we will get a decent shot from over here. Because right now we should be able to go around his shield almost entirely. Yeah, look at that. We have his head. The carapace. I have to keep reminding myself of how to pronounce that. This seems like a... yeah, that seems pretty decent. This camera needs a little bit of work. Right, so we did some damage. That's good. We can fall back a little bit. There we go. And his actions. And this guy... probably has best cover over here, like from 3 directions, and then we will end his turn right there. He can get flanked. Yeah, and he is. Oh crap. What is that? Oh, that's a melee attack, is it? Oh. Alright, so we can flank... no. Okay. He turned around again. Interesting. He deployed a shield, okay, that's fine. This guy can still shoot. He doesn't have a shield though. Oh, that's a full flank, isn't it? Luckily these guys are not as fragile as the XCOM troopers, because that's pretty horrible. Right, so we cannot move away from this. We have a shield. Oh. The head. It says his shield, but we're aiming at his head. This is where the bullet should go, I think. His pincer. We could full on hit his pincer. Almost destroy his shield. We have to wait for our... That's it. Let's go. Damn it, it's still the shield. Why? Alright, so I think that needs a little bit of work. That doesn't seem entirely fair, but at least we can move now. Let's fall back from here. And what can we do? We can shoot this guy. So this guy is melee only. He needs to move. We can ignore him for a little bit. We could flank this guy a little bit better. He is not disabled at all, though. Well, we can get a kill. A possibility of it. Do we want to... yeah, let's just take that shot, hope for the best. Head disabled, 6 damage, 1 bleed. Okay. That's decent. That 1 bleed will only do 1 damage, so he's not going to bleed out on the next turn. That's something we need to do something about. Let's have a look. We can switch over to the shield. Oh, we can finish him off. I think. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh yeah. Look at the accuracy on this. His leg. We don't want to... oh, we could shoot the shield arm. That would be interesting. But basically, no matter what we shoot, we should probably kill him. Unless we shoot the carapace, which would be... well, a little bit ridiculous. We don't want to do that. We have a shield arm. Let's go for that. And then... there we go. Some payback. Finally. Minus willpower for the aliens. Ooh, that is interesting. That is very cool. Alright, and with the remaining action points... we had this alien over here. But I don't think he can shoot. I want this cover. We will end his actions. And that's the end of our turn right there. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's no good. No! Oh, okay, only 1 damage. That's okay-ish, I guess. Ooh, and we have that guy up top here. What is that? A grenade! Yeah, it was a grenade arm. Holy shit. We can get some return fire as well in, though. That's pretty good. But, oh, that is no good. What are you going to do? He's going to melee me. What the hell? Oh, boy. Alright. That was pretty good. I have to admit. Alright, so this guy has got to go. However, we can probably kill him off with the pistol. We might have enough action points left to shoot with the sniper rifle. And this should be a sure kill, I think. There's no percentage chance on the icon here, so... Ah, and this is probably return fire? Oh, that's... Ah, it's not a chance to hit. It's if an alien can, or if a mutant can fire back at you, and what kind of a chance they have of hitting you. That is cool. So if we shoot this guy first with the sniper rifle, then we should still be able to shoot that guy with the pistol. Oh, look at this. He has a machine gun. We can shoot the machine gun. We can probably kill that thing. -1 damage, okay. It didn't disable, but it did a significant amount of damage. Let's switch over to the pistol. And now we are going to take a shot at this guy. There we go. Further payback, and he missed. Their willpower is going down though. Alright, and we're going to end his actions. I have a feeling this is going to be a Pyrrhic victory. Alright, can this guy... No, he has to go all the way around. He can probably still do that though and still hit. Is there any place of... Yeah, we could shoot him from here, but that puts us closer to this guy. I want to be as far away from this guy as possible. So let's have a look. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 8. Basically, if I stand over here, he has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. That solves it then. Enemy spotted. Ooh. We have that guy who's very injured. Not sure what we disabled on him, but he's still bleeding. Oh, we shot his arm, we shot his leg. It's so cool, man. This is so cool. I really like this game already, but I'm still learning, of course. But there's so much more detail to this already, like all the little systems that work along with the XCOM formula that I already like. There we go. Screw you, buddy. And your high ground. Minus willpower for you. He's gonna bleed some more. Oh, he's still... What the hell? Oh, these guys are... They pack a punch, man. That's crazy. Alright, what can we hit? We... can't hit anything. Now, we destroyed a wall earlier. What we could do, maybe, is we kind of know that he's behind there. We can destroy cover and kind of shoot through, but of course this is going to be a single bullet, I think. So, yeah, damage. This is the kind of damage we can do versus the number of shots. We will only shoot one, so that is not going to destroy the cover and then hit whatever's behind it, so that might not be particularly useful for us. What we can do is have a reload. Now we can use Overwatch. But Overwatch in Phoenix Point actually costs us willpower, so that's going to make them more likely to break. I guess maybe Overwatch makes them seem a little bit paranoid, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so this guy hasn't done anything. We have a melee guy and a guy with an injured arm who is slowly bleeding. We might want to grab the high ground here. Can we move? We're kind of damaged all around, aren't we? For some reason I can't move here. I was clicking it and then it just didn't let me do anything else. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this turn for us. I have a feeling these guys might be a little bit stationary. These aliens at least, so we might be able to flank him and then get a better shot later on. Hopefully we're not going to trigger any more aliens. No, okay, so he kind of moved. He can't move very far. We have more aliens. No. Or mutants, I should say, I guess, but yeah. Because these guys, well, it's kind of like an alien virus that was in the oceans. No! Ooh! Well, saved by the wreck. We have more aliens. Holy shit. Alright, so this guy is still bleeding. I think he's going to die on the next turn. We can ignore him. This guy has a grenade launcher, and let's see. I have a machine gun as well, but we have... Yeah, we're not going to shoot him. We could shoot this guy in the back. Now let's see. We should probably be safe from him, because we have so much stuff in the way. Alright, we could shoot his shield, but he's going to bleed to death. Oh no, look at that. He is just out of sight. Alright, we could kind of move around and then take a shot, but that makes it more likely that we get shot by the other dude. Technically we can see him from here as well, but that means that, well, yeah, no. Oh man, choices. And we can see 3 guys from over here. Ah, we can see that guy. Interesting. Right. So I was paying attention to the wrong dude. We can shoot this. I guess that's the best we can do. Nope, didn't do anything. Do we want to move? What else do we have? Inventory? Oh, actually we can swap. We had a med pack. I completely forgot about that. Not enough action points. Use med kit, -1 willpower. We can't do that for some reason. Let's see, we have a pistol. We can of course shoot with the pistol. Yeah, why not? Pistols have finite ammo here as well, by the way, which is not true in the XCOM reboot. Yeah, let's end actions. What? Oh no! This thing shows up here as well. Oh, we are so fucked. Completely screwed. Oh, and this is the end, isn't it? Yes, that's the end. Oh boy. We gave them an impossible
task, and they did what they could.
May they rest in peace. Ah, damn it. I thought it was done. Oh man, this game is actually pretty hard. There were way more aliens than I expected there would be. Because I think, you know, looking at the other scenario gameplay footage, there were a lot less aliens. And more melee troops as well. And I guess it was just to showcase certain mechanics in more safety. And this went up in difficulty quite badly. So we're going to have another go at this. For sure. But that's the end of this particular video. So please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next. Which is probably this game.